Hello, fourth graders. Welcome to lesson 4.11, Divide by one-digit numbers. Please pause to write the lesson number and title in your notebook. Today's lesson objective is I can divide multi-digit numbers by one-digit divisors. Please pause again to write the lesson objective in your notebook. All right, fourth graders, today we're really going to get into this idea of long division. How do we divide multi-digit dividends by one-digit divisors? So it says, students in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade made 525 origami animals to display on the library. Each grade made the same number of animals. How many did each grade make? Well, we have to find our divisor here. It's 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So altogether, that's 3 grades. So we're going to divide 525 by 3. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at what place value it's going to go into. So we want to look at our first number in 5. Okay, so 3 can go into 5. So our first number is going to go right on top of that 5. It's going to go in the hundreds place. All right, so if 3 goes into 5 one time, then we're going to share 5 hundreds evenly among 3 groups. So we multiply 3 times 1, and that is 3. And then we're going to subtract. If I had 5 to start out with, and I only subtracted 3, I'm left over with 2. Now we're going to look at our next step, and we're going to bring down that 2 right here because we can't leave that 2, so we're going to bring it down. Now I have the 2 from before and a 2 I brought down. So now I'm going to divide 22 by 3. Well, 3 can go into 22 7 times because I'm going to divide 22 by 3. It goes in 7 times, which is 21. 3 times 7 is 21. So the 7 goes on top and 21 goes underneath. And then I subtract. 22 minus 21 is 1. 22 minus 21 is 1. All right, well, I still have a 1 down here. And I also have a 5 up here, and I can't just ignore that 5, so I'm going to bring it down into our step 4. So here we are. We have a 1 from leftover before, and we brought down that 5, so now I have 15. So I'm going to share 15 divided by 3. Well, 3 goes into 15 evenly 5 times 3. The 3 goes on the side, the 5 goes on the top, and I subtract my 15 underneath. 15 minus 15 is 0. And when I get down to a 0, that's when I know I'm done. So our answer here at the bottom is each class made, our answer is on top here, quotient, 175 origami animals. Let's practice this method again. This time we're going to divide 8,523 sheets of origami paper, and we're going to split them into 8 schools, and we want to know how much each school is going to get. So we're going to divide 8 by 8,523. Remember, our big number is our dividend. And dividend sounds like it's inside the house. So the big number goes on the inside. And our divisor goes on the outside. So we want to know, all right, the first thing we look at is we look at our place value. Can 8 go into 8? Well, yes, it can. So my first number is going to be in the thousands place. And that tells me that my answer should be somewhere in the thousands. All right, so let's go ahead and divide. 8 goes into 8 1 times. So the 1 goes on top. 8 times 1 is 8, and then I subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. But I'm not done yet because I have this 5 and a 2 and a 3. So I'm going to bring down this 5. Alright, so now I need to know how many times 8 goes into 5. Well, we have a problem. 8 doesn't go into 5. It goes in 0 times. But I still have to keep going. So it went in 0 times, and when I subtract, I'm still left over with 5. Now I get to bring down this 2, and I have 52. Alright, well 8 can go into 52 6 times, and that would be 48. 8 times 6 is 48. And then I subtract. 2 minus 8 I can't do, so I have to borrow. And 12 minus 8 is 4. And then 4 minus 4 is 0. Alright, so we've got a 4, but last we've got a 3, so we've got to bring down this 3. So we have 43. 8 goes into 43 5 times. 8 times 5 is 40. And 43 minus 40 is 3. And when I get down to the end, as long as this number is smaller than the number I'm dividing by, then I'm good. It means that I have a remainder. So I have 1,065 remainder 3. So each school is going to get 1,065 sheets of paper. When I can't share a piece of paper by 8 different schools, that would be too tiny. So there will be 3 leftover sheets of paper. We will continue this lesson tomorrow in class. For now, make sure you understand this lesson, then go back to your teacher's website and complete the exit slip. See you tomorrow.